guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Justine Haveland. I'm a business coach and digital marketing strategist, and I make videos every week on entrepreneurship and personal growth. This video is all about the 4 things that really helped me launch my online business. And they're not really about business strategies or business plans. It's not really about that. These are the 4 things that really helped me move from just dreaming about starting a business to actually launching one. So the first thing that I did was I got to know who I really was. So what are my strengths? What are my preferences? What are the things that really get me excited? When am I my best at work? And it became really clear to me that all of the things I love to do, although I did do them a little bit at work, I wasn't ever really going to be able to use my strengths and my skills and, explore my passions to the fullest extent in a 9-to-5 job. It just really didn't look like it was going to be possible for me. And so once I acknowledged this and really understood this, it became clear that exploring online business was really my best possible option at creating a life that really made sense specifically for me. So if you're out there and you have gone, you went to university, you worked so hard for a dream job, you got the dream job, and then you just felt blah after a couple of months, and you thought, what's wrong with me? I should love this job. But it might be that working in an office or the types of jobs that you had weren't actually allowing you to play to your strengths. So taking a minute to write down all of the things that you love and that people compliment you on, and the types of situations that you are your best at work, are going to help you understand what those strengths are. On top of that, it's really great to take an actual assessment. And there's a few different ones that are kind of the most popular. I'm going to link them below. So just choose one of those and take the test. And it's really going to help you create a language for your strengths and be able to articulate them not just to yourself, but also to others. The second thing that really helped me was finding a business that was perfectly suited for me. So online business can mean a million things, right? You can have an online store, you can be an affiliate marketer, you can have a service-based business, an information business, you can have a ton of different kinds of businesses. Knowing I wanted to work online so I could work from home and basically be in control of the things I did every day was important to me. But I had no idea which one was best suited for me. There were so many options. So I went through and I did an exercise, and so this is how it goes. You make a list of all of the things that you are really good at, and then go through and quickly strike out all the things that you don't like. So if you're an accountant, but you actually hate it and don't ever want to look at a spreadsheet again, then cross it out, because this list is only for the things that you really enjoy as well. Then the next step is to make a big list of all of your interests. So maybe you love cooking, you love cycling, you love writing, you specifically love, romance novels, whatever it is. Write down all of your interests in one big list. Then you're going to look at the 2 lists and you're going to start to combine things that make sense together. So if you're somebody who's written down, that you're really great at problem solving, and you're great at, process improvement, and you're great at, scheduling and organizing. And then on your interests list, you've written down that, you're really interested in meeting new people, you love to travel. You can put those together and potentially consider a job as a virtual assistant. Not only will that allow you to use all of your skills, but it will also allow you to explore living and working abroad, since it's a virtual job. So it really feeds that interest in traveling abroad, but it also feeds the interest of meeting new people, not just when you're living abroad, but also the clients that you would be working with. So go through and try to group things together into something that could potentially be an online business. Once you have those potential businesses, then you want to start to look at what would it look like to actually go after that. And you don't need to know every single step, but what you want to do is, say, take the virtual assistant business, for instance. Go and find 5 other people who are virtual assistants. What types of certifications do they talk about having? What types of services do they offer? Does it sound like you could do everything that they're doing? And if not, what would you need to do in order to upskill or get certified or get experience in order to be competitive in that space? Once you have an understanding of what you would need to be competitive in that space, then you're gonna go ahead and decide, do I have the time and do I have the money? And allow those two constraints to help you decide which of the businesses you want to pursue. Okay, so once I knew what I wanted my business to be, the third thing that really helped me push myself to get online was that I joined online communities. So I found business communities of people who were just starting out online. The communities often offered some tools and resources to help you understand the basics of online business and online marketing. And it was through joining these groups that I not only saw hundreds of people doing what I wanted to do, so it made me feel like, yeah, I can do it too, but it also gave me the actual how-tos for getting started. Once I joined an online community, it really felt real. I had understood what I'm really good at and what my strengths were. I picked a business that really suited me, and then I joined an online community that gave me that extra support. The last step was that I created a realistic plan. So I came up with a plan that spanned 3 months, and it took me through everything from clarifying my business, my ideal client, my core service, my website, social media, all the different business tools that I was going to use, the accounting system I was going to use, the legalities of registering my business. All of those things that I knew needed to be incorporated somehow, I came up with a 3-month plan to get them all done. Okay, so I want to pop a little recap in here for you. So again, the top 4 things that really helped me move through the fear and launch online were finding strengths and preferences, choosing a business type, joining online communities, and creating a really realistic plan to get me from my 9 to 5 to an online business. So if you've been finding yourself, fearful of taking the next step in a big goal or in your potential future business, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. If you want a little bit of help understanding the roadmap of how to actually launch your business, I've created a resource called the Online Business Roadmap. I'll link to it in the description below. And if you really want, a community of people who are exactly where you are at the beginning of their journey, then you can go ahead and also click the link below for the Get Online Mastermind. That is the free community that we have for brand new entrepreneurs, anywhere from like 0 to 18 months. As soon as you join, you get an online business launch guide, which goes really, really deep into each of the steps of the roadmap. And of course, I'm in the group every single day answering questions, and I would love to help you out with your journey. So if you're new here, welcome. I hope you would stay and subscribe. And if you're returning, you guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you guys all in next week's video.